Are we live? Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hey guys, TR Dailey here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with Sam Adams, and as her name suggests, she's an expert in alcohol.
That is such a nice way to say that I drink a lot.
We're also both writers, and we thought it would be funny if writers got together to drink, because that's what we do, and talk about books and writing, and pair whatever books we can possibly think of to rum.
These rums.
Because today is rum.
So we like books and we like to drink. What more do you want?
Let me tell you guys a story about how this started. I opened my pantry downstairs and thought, wow, there's a lot of rum in here. We should try all of it.
It's a casual thought to have. Oh, is that rum?
Let's drink. I think we should start with the white rums and then do the spices and the dark rum.
So shall we start with like a namesay? Like
Yeah.
the old college dorm?
Girl, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Read my mind.
Cool. So
Onward.
very nice. So then for y'all at home, can I say the names?
Yeah.
Okay, because we're just doing like a trial, so then
Yeah.
okay.
Please don't sue me.
We're
For drinking your rum.
We're just trying it. It's super good.
Yeah, they're all gonna be great.
Don't worry. Oh god, this really just smells like my college dorm. I'm gonna say that a lot because I drink a lot of rum in college. Here's some Bacardi. I'll give you a little more. There you go. Thank you. Okay, and then some for me. And then this is Bacardi.
And where's Bacardi from? Because I know with rums, where it's grown, where the sugar cane is grown in different parts of the world changes the flavors of the rum.
So this is Puerto Rico.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
That first moment when we're like, this could be a bad idea.
This is gonna be fine.
I
told you, I take shots like the biggest baby until I start drinking. And then I throw them back like nobody's business. And I'm taking them in the bathroom so people don't see me taking shots. Baby made a mess. I hate it. Like nail polish remover. Whew.
Yeah, that's rough. I feel like Bacardi would be like a good mixing drink. It would be good for mojitos.
Yeah.
Good to like...
It's good to keep under your bed and mix with some Coke when you're sad and you're trying to go to bed.
Yeah, precisely.
That's... Oh, I got it all over my face. Oh my god, I'm not even drunk yet. I didn't even finish my shot. I poured these heavy. Why'd you let me do this?
We're supposed to taste vanilla and almond.
What? I almost spit everywhere. Bacardi, you're disrespectful.
Spit
no. Really?
Oh, we should get like a bucket. Wait, hold on.
For when I throw up everywhere. Or when I projectile.
Oh, these are flower pots.
They're personal sized spittoons with a liner.
We have
Was that or a base? I don't think you want to see it once it's in there. So.
Yeah, unless everybody wants to see when I yak everywhere. There is an audience for that.
I don't doubt that. Don't you have followers who like to watch you when you belch?
Yeah. There's some, okay, the internet is for everybody, but everybody's kind of weird.
True.
So, but
everyone has their things.
Yeah, and apparently there's a lot of burp fetishizers out there because I made a YouTube video where I burped a lot because I'm a disgusting animal. And I was like, let me see what happens if I put burp in the title. Like, will that change my viewership? And I swear to God, it bumped up by the thousands. I was like, ew. Like, good for you, homeboy. Do your thing. But also, like, Samantha, maybe we should not do that. Maybe we need to reevaluate our life choices.
However, if you need some views, like now you know that you just add burp to the title, you can grab some views from that, guys.
It's disgusting.
So, that's a pro tip.
So, ta-da! And this is distilled from molasses. That's fun.
Yeah, sugarcane molasses.
Neat.
So what do we got? Train wreck?
Yeah, sorry, I just lost.
She's just like, and I'm reading.
I just ascended for a second.
Which I guess we should also be talking about books.
Oh, this is from New Jersey.
Yes.
Oh,
Trainwreck.
fun.
is actually from New Jersey. Now I know when you think about rum, you think about like the Caribbean, you think about Jamaica, like tropical places where rum is produced, and then we have Jersey. So let's see how Jersey does. Also, I went on their website to see like if they had any information about their rum, and they had just like photos of the bottles of rum and literally no other information.
Really?
What are you guys doing?
They're like, this is it, right?
I also have no idea where I got this bottle of rum.
It
just appeared in my house. Oh, that's different than the other one.
It smells like shoes.
Okay, wait. So leather notes.
Okay, yeah. See, I need you to sophisticate me because I'm just like, this tastes like Okay, here we go.
Okay. Wow, but that is so different.
That's a lot smoother, for sure.
That's,
I like that. That's not bad. I get a lot of...
It's a lot sweeter.
It's a lot sweeter. It's not quite as bitey. It doesn't hit me in the face as hard. It doesn't... It's not as aggressive.
No,
But-
not as aggressive.
No, I give that one 3 stars.
Out of what?
3
Out
stars.
of 5, 10, 100.
Just 3.
3 out of 3.
That's all. So I guess Havana would be next. Another Puerto Rican one.
Yeah.
Do you guys seem to be lying? So I definitely get some Jurassic Park vibes from these rums.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said you didn't read Jurassic Park though.
I
right?
have not read Jurassic Park yet, no, but you said you did?
I did. It is.
How is it compared to the movie?
It's pretty banging. I won't lie. I actually really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorites. But for a while, because the little kids, and I forget their names. Ow!
It's pretty banging. You're just demonstrating it.
The little kids in the books are way more talkative, especially one. I think it's the little Samantha. Why do we do that?
That's what the flower pot's for.
True.
When things are terrible, or you don't want to take the entire shot. Oh,
There we go.
pour the whole thing in there.
There you go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. The one little girl is real yappy in the book, right? And in the movie, they paint her out to be kind of a brainiac. They make her like kind of the savior of the movie, but in the book, she's a pain in the ass. And I found out why she's a pain in the ass, and she serves as a voice for the audience because she's the only one that's like, dinosaurs? What's that? Why are there dinosaurs here? What's going on? So that gives it gives the reader an opportunity to have someone ask those questions and be like, well, yeah, what the fuck? Why are dinosaurs here?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make no
that,
sense.
that regular guy,
Yeah.
you always have a regular guy in your books that's like asking the important questions that the reader needs to ask, but everyone else is like off in plot land.
Yeah.
And he's like, guys, hold on, why is this happening?
Yeah, I guess it provides like a grounding or like a within the universe anyway, like a realistic understanding of what's going on.
This is the daughter? I remember her being a nerd.
Yeah, in the movie they use they switch the roles, right? So it's like there's a girl and a boy. I totally forget their names.
Oh yeah, and the boy was the nerd. You're right.
Yeah, and in the
Yeah.
book the boy's the nerd, and
Well,
I think
nerdy, whatever.
he does like the computer stuff or whatever. And the girl's like, "What's this? Oh, dinosaur! Oh man!" Yeah, I couldn't stand her, but it's really good. It's a good read. It's I enjoyed it.
I love that you're just taking them like shots.
Oh, am I not supposed
I was
to?
just like sipping it, like, oh.
Sorry, my inner college is coming back out.
I feel like I can smell the vanilla on the nose.
Really? I smell my nail salon and I was just that.
These are all great rums. Just a reminder, don't sue me.
I have an opinion. I'm allowed to hate things. No, I can be nicer if you want though.
No.
I'm not.
Don't.
Like, I'm stuck between being courteous and being reasonable. And there is no in between apparently.
Captain Morgan.
We're on the captain next. Have you had the white before?
I mean, the bottle's almost empty, so I'd like to assume that I've had it.
Oh my god, you're
I
right.
don't remember having it.
So one time in college, because I guess that's where I was my most sad, we had Captain Morgan Jello shots, and we were so lazy that we didn't even take them out of the pot. So like, drunken Neanderthals were scooping out the pot, eating these Jello shots, and I remember they were grape, and it was the nastiest thing ever.
Whose decision was it to make them grape?
I don't know.
Taking them by the spoonful. Supercalifragilistic.
Whoops!
A spoonful of sugar for you. Yeah, Captain Morgan.
My captain, help me. Oh. Okay, that nose isn't as terrible.
Oh, that's fruitier.
Dude, is my nose broken? What the It is. It's got a little more... It's like a nicer nail salon. You know what I mean? It's not like that beater one that's also next to the divorce court. It's like, maybe there's a sushi restaurant. Maybe there's something else.
When you're smelling it, it's not like when you smell wine. You have to like...
Oh, you're supposed to breathe like with
like,
bourbon. Yes.
Yeah, like
I'm sorry.
just normal, like, let it seduce you.
That's right. See, I do the dog thing. I'm like...
Just obliterate the nostrils.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not as bad as my face says. My face just does this.
Well, there's a lot of fruit notes in that. I'm going with orange.
Ooh. Yeah, it's really citrusy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Actually, that's quite pleasant.
Very Gulliver's Travels.
Speaking of Gulliver's Travels, I feel like with rums, every book that they remind me of is like island themed. Or ocean themed.
Actually, really isn't bad though. I get the fruit notes.
Yeah.
I get the citrus. I'm ready to be tied down and beaten by a ton of little men. Is that what happens in Gulliver's Travels?
Yeah.
The man's really big and they're like, let's, tie him down and
yeah, it's like
figure him out.
It's where bondage was invented.
Really? It's like, what have I been missing out on? Oh wait, no, we're moving on.
No. I mean, if you need to compare.
I do. Do you want to compare with me? Do you want to?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not complaining.
Wait, hang on, now do it right. I still get shoes. Yeah, that was the easiest to go down.
It really is. Not what you'd expect from New Jersey. So there's like no ingredients listed on this? Has anyone ever felt that was...
Legally in alcohol, they don't have to. Because...
Rude.
Yeah, because if they did, people wouldn't buy it as much because they would see how much sugar, they would see how many carbs, they would see the calories. Legally, they're not required. Cider is one of the only ones that does because their demographic, like the people who buy from them, care about that kind of stuff. So they put the calories, they put the sugar, they put all that. Same with White Claw and seltzers and things like that. But alcohol is not required to.
It doesn't.
It's delicious.
This looks like all of my bad decisions in college. And I don't just mean alcohol related.
Tiffany. This is so good. I really didn't think I wanted to hate this so much, but it's real tasty.
No, that's
You don't like it?
It's great. But it's all those... Come on, we all have that alcohol that you just can't drink anymore.
Oh.
Because you've had too much of it one night. Mine is Bailey's. Can't do Bailey's anymore.
Pinnacle vodka. The marshmallow or the cupcake one, whatever like the sweet sticky one is.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Can't go back.
Ooh, it tastes just like rice milk. And like cinnamon and...
It is so good as a mixer though. Like if you get a like a walnut whiskey, or there's a peanut butter whiskey out there.
Oh, the one with the goat head.
The Screwball!
Yes!
It's so good! It is so good.
I have some in my freezer.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Maybe once we're done drinking a rum, we can drink the whiskey.
No, it's banging. It is so good.
It's so good.
So then, I guess this would make me think of 50 Shades of Grey if we're going there.
Oh.
Nasty. I tried to read that book, just like I tried to read Twilight. Just to like have an educated opinion as to why I don't like it, instead of being one of those people who's like, this book sucks, and it sucks because I think it sucks. I really tried, but I could not finish either of them.
What was it about them? Was it the story, characters, writing?
It was... I remember more Twilight than I do 50 Shades, because 50 Shades I think I quit sooner, because I was like, I don't know about you. But, Twilight, the first one I tried to read to the end, but it was just so much of like, oh, I want to be with you. Oh, I don't want to be with you. Oh, I want to be with you. Oh, I don't want to be with you. Oh, no, I'm a vampire. No, I'm not. You're a vampire. Like, okay. Like, can we just...
Twilight summed up.
Can we please move forward? Can we do something? I don't know. It was just agony. It really was. Though I think it's Stephanie Myers who wrote that. I credit her because Homegirl's making bank.
Truth.
And she really, as a business, handled herself well. Because I think... Oh, no. 50 Shades is the one that's a Twilight fanfiction, right? Originally? I'm pretty sure.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure 50 Shades was originally a Twilight fanfiction, or like a vampire fanfiction, and they had to change the names to make it legal.
50 Shades was a Twilight fanfiction. Ha! I was at a talk recently that said that one of the things that those top bestsellers have in common that like are written poorly or for whatever reason people are like, no, this is terrible, I'm going to stop reading this. The reason why they get so popular is A, they create copycat books. So like Twilight created a bunch of vampire novels.
Yeah, but it's like a steamroll effect. Like they yeah.
So then everyone's reading the other vampire novels going, oh, but it's different from Twilight this way, this way, this way. And then they're comparing it to Twilight, and Twilight's getting more and more hits from all of the other books. I did say there were 2 reasons. What was the other reason?
And those are both considered teen fiction, right? Or like young adult?
Somehow I doubt 50 Shades is.
I don't know.
I feel like that's an adult book.
Young adults aren't right these days. There's some whack stuff out there.
You like how I was like, I hate this.
Yeah,
I just keep drinking it.
I was so ready to take the rest of your shot, because Rum Chata is absolutely like the one I didn't think I would love.
I gotta rinse these.
Oh, it's just you and me now.
We have got labels out. The holy grail of all college parties.
And holy grail of every girl in college. It's to ourselves. Clink.
Yeah, that's just coconut and artificial.
It's super suntan lotion-y.
It even has like a sheen on it. Do you see that?
That might be also from the Rum Chata. I'm not sure.
It kind of looks like gelatin. Is that my...
Yeah, no, it has like a viscous nature to it. Like it's kind of thick with 3 C's.
Don't say viscous if something's entering my mouth.
I like the artificial coconut taste though. I'm here for it.
No, I am too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Made as that all-in-one drink that you can just enjoy. You don't really need a mixer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get people who do Malibu and Coke.
Thank you.
I used to be a real freak when it came to like X-rated fan fiction.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Reading or writing it?
Both. I was too cowardly to write it though. Like I would get to the points where it was like, oh, they're about to have sex. And then I would break and leave it at a cliffhanger and then never finish it. Like an asshole. I think I finished 1. But it was a lot of like band fanfiction. So embarrassing.
I never really wrote fan fiction.
Really?
I don't even think I've ever really read fan fiction.
It's better off. You don't need to. Don't do it. It's a weird community. I still love Gerard Way. I love you so much. You're a fat, sober dad, and I would get it any day.
I'm gonna need more rum for this conversation.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah.
Oh, you. What is this? I didn't know.
It's a bottle of rum.
A bottle of rum.
Oh, this spice rum. Oh, thank God we're out of the white rums.
That one's not as bad. I think I'm just being dramatic.
No, this is much, much better.
It really is.
Whoa, that's surprisingly smooth.
I did it again. Why did I do that?
Okay, obviously I smell, you got the sugars, the molasses.
A lot of spice.
I want to pretend that I smell caramel, but like
Low
caramel's
rum.
also just like a color additive, so.
No, that's the thing. I get caramel.
Today the rum is not gone. The rum is here. We've taken it all.
Oh, yes.
So this is Sailor Jerry, which is also a New Jersey wine, I believe.
Is it? So that's a... Homegirl, that's not a wine. Hate to break it to you. Okay, what do you get on the nose?
It's really sweet.
That is really sweet. Okay, no, wait, hang on.
Whoa!
God!
There's a lot happening there. There's a lot happening there. Hold on.
There is a reason why people brown bag this and drink it on the train. Jesus Christ.
There are so many flavors. Hold on, I'm having a moment. I actually really like Sailor Jerry.
Really? Oh yeah,
So
you
now
said
that I'm
that's...
like comparing them all, and this is like one of my husband's favorites.
Mm-hmm. But do you guys drink it plain or do you mix it? How do you do it?
I guess we mixed it. You said you like Shipwreck, right?
I do. Their coconut and their coconut cream are amazing. And the spice is pretty good too. It's pretty full body. Sorry. He literally saw me petting Huxley and got jealous. And steamrolled over here.
Alright, so we got Shipwreck.
Shipwreck.
Okay, tell me what other books you can think of that remind you of rum. What books do you guys think remind you of rum?
Can I tell you the first one I thought of?
Please.
So
Especially with that reaction.
the first book, I think it's a book. I know it's definitely a movie. But the first reaction I had to this was Old Yeller. Which, do you know Old Yeller?
She's trying to break my heart already.
Because I was like, I'm about to be taken out and just
No, that tracks. I feel like Old Yeller's got some rum vibes.
Okay, it was a book. Okay.
Yeah.
Thought so. Old Yeller was definitely a book.
Who's it by?
Sorry. Okay.
What's his first name?
Fred Gibson.
Fred Gibson. Fred Gibson. Wrote Old Yeller.
Did you read Jaws?
I didn't read it.
Really?
It's my mom's favorite movie. Hi, Mom. I'm drinking
Hi, Mom.
for YouTube today.
We don't disappoint. We're good adults. I promise. We didn't cheers.
I didn't drink it yet.
I was like, we've been so good up until this point.
I feel like all the rums just smell like sugar
They-
and vanilla.
You were so nice. We are.
We left off at Sailor Jerry, which was an explosion in my mouth. Oh,
Nope.
Sailor Jerry. We did Shipwreck.
Did we? I don't remember.
I remember pouring it.
You're probably right.
Why don't I remember drinking it?
We're gonna just do it again.
It's gonna be on.
You know what we did. I don't know what we did.
We're doing it again.
Uh-oh.
I feel like we drank it the first time just as fast as we just did this. And like, we had nothing bad to say. So we just moved on. We're like, no, that's great.
No, it's a good...
It was great. That was fantastic. Shipwreck's good. Seal of approval.
Okay.
So if you guys have been watching my last videos, I went to the Cayman Islands, and while I was down there, I drank because that's what you do. And I got my rums while I was down there. And I bought Tortuga rum because it was everywhere in the Cayman Islands. It was just the rum that you're supposed to get.
Okay.
And then I got back to the office and my boss was like, why did you buy Tortuga rum? You needed to buy 7 Fathoms rum. That's the best rum. So now I have both. That's like one of the reasons that spurred this. I was like, I need to try all the rums to see what's the best rum.
Just looking for excuses to drink.
I'm just like, this one's mine. I should have served you first. I apologize.
It's okay. I too am disrespectful. It is okay.
This is why we get along.
Yeah. Though to be fair, we've been cheersing, I think, every time. Have we? We have. Have we?
Cheers.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, that's a little strong on the nose. Whoa, Tortuga. Okay, so in fairness, the moment I try it, let's be fair, they're really famous for making rum cakes and like rum fudge and stuff. So they make their rum so that they can, well, I'm not going to say so they can make their rum cakes, but that's what makes them famous. So I feel like
that's meant to be soaked up.
It's meant to be in a cake.
Yeah, she bites, for sure.
Yeah.
She definitely bites.
So far, my boss has not been wrong. Let's try 7 Fathoms.
Okay. Oh!
No!
Wait, do you have a wine opener? I can fix this. Okay.
I have never seen someone spin the bottle instead of the corkscrew.
I just wanted to be sure I got it.
This is gonna be a night where my husband is sober. I'm like,
just 3 sheets.
Huh?
3 sheets?
What does that mean?
Like 3 sheets to the
3
wind?
sheets to the wind, that means you're hammered?
See, Dad knows.
Wait, that doesn't even make sense.
I think you're asking questions no one's asked in a recent while.
Well, yeah, it's YouTube. You gotta do that sometimes.
I can...
Gotta get down to the bottom of it. This is now a mystery program.
It's like an old people saying. It's like, I don't know. It's just one of those things that...
Okay, so 3 sheets to the wind would be like what? Hang out your laundry?
I guess so.
Hung out to dry?
Maybe.
Is that...
I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely pictured it like you have 3 sheets just after wash in the You get a little drunk and a little tangled in them.
But this is a boat reference. This is a ship reference.
Yes.
And we're drinking rum. And rum reminds me of ships. And we are back. 7 Fathoms, he said, during the aging process, they put rum is aged in like oak barrels. And for this particular rum, to like avoid like the humidity and heat down there, they actually put it in a barrel in the ocean.
Really?
7 fathoms down. And that's where it ages.
Cute.
Like, she looks so hurt. It's me. It's me not cheersing, I bet.
I was like, we've made it so far.
Cheers. It's rough too, though. But it has a really cool, subtle, like, sugary, brown sugar.
You're so much nicer than me.
7 Fathoms is alright.
It's okay.
It's got that.
I taste the ocean.
Do you?
Maybe.
I don't.
It tastes salty.
Where at on the tongue?
Where on the tongue do you taste the salt?
Yeah, where do you taste the ocean at?
Like...
Stop laughing. That's a normal conversation. This is a normal question.
It's the front palate or the back palate.
Yeah, or the finish. Or the nose. I'm not a newbie at drinking, guys.
It's like the front palate. Ish?
Yeah, at the front. I don't taste ocean.
Okay, so it tastes salty, or I'm salty.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the difference is.
Go spill the tea. Just let it out.
It's been so long since I've had hard alcohol.
Okay, I think we're done with the spiced rums. Sort of. There's a dark spiced rum that I have, so it's technically in the dark rums.
Is that Myers, or is that... Who's that?
I've got the Kraken.
Oh, the Kraken.
Is there a book with the Kraken? Or is Kraken... What is the Kraken? There's a book with Kraken in it.
The Kraken. So, literally... Is that a word?
Yeah.
Literally?
I'm actually really impressed that you got through that at this stage of drinking.
Literally speaking, is that like a fictional character? Is that a thing?
Who? Kraken? My dog's having a squeak fest over there. Oh, Cthulhu kind of reminds me of rum, now that I think about it. H.P. Lovecraft? Kraken.
Kraken.
Dragon.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's close. It was close. I caught it. Caught it before. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
I taste a lot of caramel and a lot of brown sugars.
Your palate is so much more refined than mine.
I could be making it all up too.
My palate is like, we're taking shots. We're taking.
I really wish you would make more episodes for your YouTube channel. Sam's rants are excellent. You should definitely check out her channel.
I think I ranted about Jurassic Park actually, because like, I remember that book me off at the time because that little girl is so aggy and she's so annoying because she really is. She's just like, what's a dinosaur? What's going on here? What are we doing? So you're just like, we're here. You're already in Jurassic Park. You don't know what's going on? Are you serious?
Way too unprepared.
That reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. Have you read Alice in Wonderland?
No, I want to though.
I couldn't even get through it. Because
Really?
I feel like the author, Lewis Carroll, wrote her as just a dumb character who didn't understand any of the world that she was in.
So sometimes you need someone to ask those kind of questions so the audience is like, hey, you know, this
That's
is what's
true.
going on.
I feel like that becomes a question of... So I heard that Lewis Carroll wrote her that way because he didn't really understand how little girls thought or like how they saw the world. So his version of children was that they were dumb. And like his version of like little girls was that they were dumb. So he wrote her in a particular way. So it's either him viewing children and little girls as the way that he wrote her, or it's him viewing the readers that way.
Yeah.
Saying, oh, readers are not in tune enough to the story to be able to like pick out the pieces from there.
It's kind of like, did you used to watch Ed, Edd and Eddy when it was out?
Yes.
Okay. There is a whole theory about Ed, Edd and Eddy that it was about these kids who died. And they're already dead. And that's why there are no parents in the universe. And that's why there are no rules. And that's why there's no anything.
Wow.
It's like they're already dead. And like each kid died in a different time era. And it made me very sad because I loved Ed, Edd and Eddy.
There's a theory about that with Peter Pan too.
Really?
Yeah, that the kids are like going away to Neverland is that you're dying.
Oh.
That's just, you know,
Oh, no.
death.
Why do people have to make things sad? It's like, this is just a grown adult trying to wear leotards.
Myers rum,
Okay.
which is...
Like #1 mixing rum.
Yeah, so we're officially in the dark rums. The Kraken was a dark rum, but it was technically a dark spiced rum.
But this is like the one that people put in sangria. It's like the mixer.
Pina colada, sunset, and shark bite. Ooh ha ha.
Viscous.
Stop doing that. It's like the word moist.
Are you bothered by moist?
I'm not.
I'm not either. I think of cake. I'm like, ooh, a moist cake.
A moist cake.
Delicious.
I know a lot of people do not like the word moist though.
I don't know why. I'm like, y'all didn't have cake?
I feel like Shakespeare is taught as this like literary king, which is ridiculous because
He's not.
He's not a literary. He's like full of shit, and he's full of comedy, and he's full of making fun of
Yes.
people in his novels.
I can literally rant about Shakespeare until I die, because my problem with Shakespeare is that he's not taught as a f***ing play, which he should be taught in theater classes in like a physical sense, but he's taught in a literary sense, and that pisses me the f*** off. There is so much that goes on in Shakespeare that is like physical, or like they're like or like or like they do actual things, and as a writer you're like, I don't understand that because I'm looking for the written word. I'm looking for whatever is in the text. It so much.
I didn't like him until I really understood the bullshit levels that come out of Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And once I understood that, I was like, alright, this guy's alright. But then you were saying that he's got a ghostwriter.
He potentially does. He potentially has someone who wrote all his plays for him, or at least an extension of his most notable plays for him.
So the has bull.
Yeah. And it's like, what do you believe? Because ultimately, like, there's no way for you as a person of the 21st century to depict what was real and what is not.
Is there anything that you can think of, like, that hasn't been written ages ago? Adventurer's Guide to Successful Escapes.
Sorry. Hitchhikers?
Oh, Hitchhikers. Does Hitchhikers remind you of rum? Is that a rum book?
I mean, in the sense that it's adventurous, but I never read it myself. Did you read it?
I did read it, yeah.
Did you like it?
It was good. It's a great book. It's like ADD Central, though. Like, it's all over the place. But it's good. I feel like travel books in general remind me of rum. Anything that has to do with dragons and ships.
I feel like it's hard, because then, now, as like modern age writers, basically everything's been done.
I know.
Right? So it's really hard to create something that you think is original, because even when you think it's original, it's like, well, so-and-so already wrote this, so-and-so already did this. So you're like, well,
yeah, it's
guess I'll just drink this rum and be sad and continue back to Rum Chata.
And that's why writers drink. I feel like it's about like taking the types of stories and the types of stories that work and then putting your own personal spin on them to make them work.
That's what good writing is, because that's what connects people to the work. It's like, oh, you went through this thing that only I thought I went through? Mm-hmm. You went through this thing too. So I can feel that.
It's like a relatability in your work. Cheers. That was different than the rest.
Vanilla and brown sugar who, bitch? I would like to try one of these rums that tastes like vanilla. I swear to God.
I can taste the vanilla and the sugar all the time. But I feel like they all taste like sugar because it's made from sugar cane. Like...
Cane. It's all made from sugar cane.
Sugar cane. Myers is decent though.
It's not bad. It's just my taste.
We have one more. The Gosling's Black Seal Rum, which I have a bottle back there. It's my secret,
you have an open bottle.
Secret stash. Life of Pi. Have you read Life of Pi?
I haven't.
Did you see the movie?
I did.
Oh, what did you think of the movie? I haven't seen the movie yet. I only read the book.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to hear about the book before I hear about the movie.
I really liked the book.
Yeah.
Like, it's literary, so it's a very patient novel. You have to be patient with it. There's only so much that can happen when you're trapped out in the middle of the sea, right?
Yeah.
But like the guy's got orangutans, he's got tigers, he's got like problems. All of the different issues that he has to face out trapped with nobody but himself and like dealing with that isolation, I thought was really interesting.
Well, because the whole thing, spoiler alert, the whole thing is that it's all in his head, right? Like, that's the...
What?
Is that wrong? Did he not actually have a tiger?
I haven't heard that theory.
No, but I thought that because he like had an orangutan, he was on a boat by himself, right?
Originally?
Yeah. It was like him and an orangutan and a tiger and then fucking, it's like,
okay, so I thought in the beginning it was they were moving their zoo across the ocean and like the ship with all of the animals sank. That's not a spoiler, it happens in the beginning. Because it sank, like, that's why he wound up with like super random animals who survived on his raft. What if the theory is that he died in the shipwreck? And
that's what I thought. I heard, and I have no factual evidence as to why this is what it is, but I heard that like he was alone on this boat by himself, and then these animals were just manifestations of himself.
I like it.
That he had over time. I think the tiger is the last one, right? Because the tiger is like the strongest. It's like the most prideful. It's the most combative.
Yeah, because
he has the hardest time with it.
Because if you look at like the metaphors of all of it, it could be in his head.
Yeah. Dun, dun.
We're like, that's got a lot of flavors.
Ow.
Again, it's just like vanilla and sugar and caramel on the nose. Like
And nail salon.
I'm not a professional at drinking these things. You know what else rum makes me think of?
Yes.
The book with Piggy and the Cannibal Kids.
Lord of the Flies?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Piggy and the Cannibal Kids would have been a great title though.
I correlate to that in my life every day. Because I'm like, every day is like Lord of the Flies.
That's dark.
Because it's all about like, okay, because I was supposed to read Lord of the Flies, but I was in a class that was bad. But I was the good kid.
We all feel that.
And my class deemed us not viable to watch and read these things. So we just like sat there and did nothing. But Lord of the Flies is about a society of kids who live on an island, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then ultimately they...
Don't be distracted.
I can't not be. He's so cute. Hello, you're a dog. It's okay, you're a dog. Who live on an island and they kill each other off until one is the supreme.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry. Did they cannibalize each other, or is that just like
Am I making up? Lord of the Flies, do they eat each other?
I don't think so, but I think they do kill each other.
Oh.
I think they definitely like...
I feel like if you're alone on an island, if you don't have a lot of food, and like there's a human with you that's asshole, and you kill him,
I would eat the fuck out of you. Like, I'm bored, I'm tired, I'm dehydrated, you're being an asshole, I'm gonna eat you.
Yeah, don't be. The rule here is don't be an asshole or you get eaten. Is Lost the show? Is that like a retelling of Lord of the Flies?
Is it? I've had this question for years.
Have you? I just thought of it now.
No, I really have, because I didn't like it when it came out, but my mom was a huge fan.
My mom too. That's why I got into it.
Like to the point where I couldn't go to bed because this was yelling down the hall about like what the happened or whatever, like who died or like what? And I'm just sitting here like, what the is Lost? I don't know. I'm 12.
I know.
So I want to rewatch it just for the sole purpose of like I want to understand what I went through as a child. Mm-hmm. But I think it's that same effect because another spoiler alert, I think everybody was ultimately dead, right?
Yeah. There are theories.
Yeah.
But like
there was like that smoke monster who was like, you're dead, but I'm a smoke monster.
And like the very end too even questions that theory, so I don't know if it's like a full spoiler, but yeah, it was definitely a theory that, you know,
everybody was dead.
If that's a common thing in stories, is like if you start out with something so terrible that you could have died in it, the rest of the book could be in your head. It's a really common thing, and I'm here for that. Like I'm here for that theory in all the books I read. All the books, they're all dead. Peter Pan.
All my friends are dead. All my friends are dead.
Yeah.
But have we talked about your book yet at all?
My book?
Yeah.
No. I don't know. I don't talk about it on YouTube that much. Not yet.
Really?
No.
Because I love Starshock. He is such a good character.
Thank you.
He really is. Like, Starshock is so good. And I love him.
I like Gosling. What, did you have a favorite rum?
I think I took all of them with this face. I think my favorites were probably the train wreck. Mm-hmm. Good old New Jersey.
That was a surprise.
It was. It was oddly good for being a white rum.
Yeah. Smooth for a white rum.
Super smooth.
Though Captain Morgan was a good white rum too.
That wasn't bad. I want to hate you.
Alright guys, thank you guys for being here with us for our delightful rum review. and talking about as many books and writing things that we could. Again, this is Sam Adams, and I'm Tier Dailey, and we will see you guys next time. See you later.
I'm drunk.
Time for pizza!
Time for pizza!